Hey everybody, welcome to another day of live art. Hope everybody's well today. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple origami little note. So this is what we're going to, I should have wrote that backwards. It's showing up backwards. Anyway, we're going to make these little simple notes. You pull them open and it has like a little message in it. For those of you just joining, we are doing a live origami little note. So I'm going to teach you how to make this little thing here. All right, the things you're going to need, super simple. You're going to need paper. You can use printer paper. That works just fine. You can use, or you also need markers, crayons, colored pencils. And if you want a pen and a pencil, you can do that too. And the knowledge to fold a piece of paper, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom up on my hands so everybody can see, and I'm gonna do this more than once. So just in case you missed it, you can rewatch it another time during this thing I'm doing. Okay, so let me zoom up on me. Sorry. Can you see that? I just don't want my phone to fold up. There we go, there we go. I just don't want my camera to fall out of the cradle. Okay. Now, start off, we're going to take our, hold on, okay, there we go. The chat was in the way. Okay. Start off, you're going to take your printer paper. Let me move this one out of the way so it's not in your view. Okay. You're going to take your printer paper and zoom out just a little bit so you can see the hole. There we go. And you're going to fold it in half, okay? So fold it in half. Try to make sure it's even. And then once you have your printer paper folded, you're going to unfold it. So that's step one. So now you have a crease. This is kind of so you can go figure out, how to make everything even. All right, and once you have that, the next step is to take your one corner and you're gonna fold it over to the middle of that crease, okay? So fold it to the crease and then crease that, like that. And once you have that, you're gonna do the other side. Hey, for those of you just joining us, and try to make it as even as possible. For those of you just joining us, I am making these little notes, an origami note. So I'm teaching you how to fold them to make them look like this. Envelopes. Okay, and then once you have these two done, it should look like this. Then you're going to do that on the other side as well. So you're going to do this side, make it as even as you can. Okay, crease it, and the same on this side. Try to make it as even as you can. Mine does not look all that even. I hope it turns out all right. Okay, I think what I need to do is fold this one up a little more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then once you have that, your paper should look like this. You should have all the corners folded like so, right? Then the next step is to take it and fold like this till you get to the middle. And then you're going to crease that. And then I'm going to show you what that looks like. So you'll take it and you'll fold like this part here to the middle, okay? Just like that. And crease it real good. Use your fingernail. You could use whatever to crease it. Sure it's creased good. Then once you have that done, you're going to move on to the other side, okay? So you're going to do the same thing to this side. So fold this way. Try to get it even. Crease it. And And then that's what you should have so far. So once you folded it, it should look like this. Okay? Okay. Next step, once you have that, you're going to take the ends that look like little squares on their own, right? And you're going to fold that in half to where the point meets this part right here. So fold it in half like that. And then crease that, okay? So then you're going to crease that side. All right? Crease that. And then once you have that done, you're going to do it to this side, okay? So fold it over and crease it really good. Okay. Now this is what you should have. Once you've folded it and creased it, it should look like this. Which right now it kind of looks like a little envelope, just the way it is. Kind of. Anyway, once you have that, then you're going to flip it over. Flip this over, okay? And then you are going to take your markers or crayons or colored pencils, whatever it is that you have to decorate this, and you're going to start to draw a design. Pardon me. All right, so drawing a design, just figure out what you want. I'm going to do this in pencil first, and then I'm going to redo it in marker, okay? So I think I want to put a little phrase or a little quote on here that says, "Happiness blooms from within," okay? So I'm going to just draw my little letters. I'll show you how I draw my letters if you want to follow along. Of course, now it is backwards on the camera, so just remember that. But I'm just doing some little letters, adding some little loops at the top. And you could put whatever you want on there. You could write whatever you want. You could probably even send this in the mail if you put a little stamp on the back of it. Now, I wrote these too big, so now my letters are going to be off. That's all right. I'm always messing things up, but it's okay because you know what? It's how you learn. Learning is good. All right, so my NESS is way off, but that I'm gonna try to fix that and make it look kind of fancy. So this is what I did since it was so small, but that's okay because that looks cute like that. Happiness blooms, and then I'm gonna write the word blooms in different letters. I think I want tall, tiny letters. Tall, long, tiny letters. Okay. Except for the S, that's gonna not be blooms. My writing isn't the best, but you know, take some time. All right, and then I'm gonna do this one. O and M, regular writing. Okay, and then the last word is within. So then I'm going to do that one. All right, and now that I have that, I'm going to do a little plant-looking little thing here. So I want to make it look like a little decoration. So I'm going to put a long stem right there. And then I'm going to do some little leaves all the way down and alternate them, okay? So just alternate it. Now you could decorate however you want. You could do it like a birthday card. This one's a birthday that I did. And at the end of the video, I'll pull them open so you could see them. But I didn't want to open them right away because I wanted to show you what it looks like at the end. All right, so then now that I have that, then the next step is going to be to color it, right? Now I think if you use markers, you should be able to, most markers, you should be able to erase the pencil underneath. However, if you draw on top of this with ink pen, the ink will not stick onto the paper because it's sitting on top of the graphite, on top of the lead. And so if you touch it, it'll smear. So I think I'm not going to go over this with pen. I think I'm going to go over it with marker. So I'm just going to pick out some colors that I like. And I think I'm going to do my leaves first. So I'm going to make my stem kind of red. Right? And then I'm going to add a little bit of red to the sides of the leaves. On the underside. That. Then I'm going to add my greens. These Crayola Super Tips, really, they blend good if you get similar colors together. They blend pretty decent. And I like that it has a little small tip and then it's big also because you can draw like really fine lines, and then if you use the side, it makes it thick. Actually, it's a really good deal for people who are just starting out with lettering and things like that. It's suggested a lot that you use these markers when you're first starting out because you can get quality looking lettering with these markers. All right. And I don't know if I like the dark green, but oh well. I'm most critical of my things. So, okay, so here's my little plant. And then I'm going to do my lettering. That's next. I'll use blue. After we get this done, then I'll show you how to do the rest, okay? So do your little decoration first. Now, there's a trick to when you letter. I just learned this because I'm just kind of really getting into lettering. So when you're lettering, the trick is when you're going, a lot of people don't know this, but when you're pulling down on your letter, that's where the thick line should be, okay? Anywhere else should not be thick. So the side should not be, now I'm getting ready to pull down, so it would be thick, and then over would be thin again. So you got to figure it out. It's kind of hard to like push on your marker to do thin and thick, but you know, once you do it a little while, you get the hang of it. It's not so bad, you know? So like if you're doing a curve, that would not be thick. This up part would not be thick, but the down part would be. So see how I did that? And that one looks really good. The N. Okay, and then the E, small, thick down, small up, thick down. And then the S, small, thick because I'm going down. And then when you get to the side and up, it gets thin. Thick down, then to the side, it gets thin. It's kind of wobbly, shaky, but that's all right. Okay. And then I just like to switch off different colors with my lettering. So I'm just going to go over all of these, all of the lead that I did. And I'm pretty sure I can erase this when I'm done. Right. Down is thick, remember? And sides are not. Down is thick, sides are not. Then when you get over here, there's also a way you could do this. See, I did that one wrong. There's also a way you can do this where you could just do it thin like that. And then when you get done drawing your thin line, like that, you can go back and add to it. Like that. See how I did that? All right, so you could do thin if it's easier for you. And then go back, and since this is a down, you would do a down thick line, and this is a thick line, and this would be a thick line. So see how I did that. All right, and then one more word, and then I'll be done with that. Within. So I'm just going to follow these little lines. I'm not going to do any thick or thin with this. All right, and that's what we have so far. Now that we've got that, you can add like a little decorations if you want around it. That's up to you. I guess I'll put a few little decorations on it. So I'll just do kind of like some little whoopee things, little hill looking stuff, scallops, I guess you would call it. Do some scallops. All right, and then once you have that done, your next step is to finish the envelope. So to finish the envelope, you would take your envelope and you're going to fold it in half. Like that, okay? Fold it in half. Well, it's not really half, it's more like a third. So it looks like a little miniature envelope now. And then you're going to do that to the other side. You're going to flip it over and you're going to fold that up over the piece that you just folded. So now it should be just like one little teeny tiny envelope it should look like, right? So it should be like this, 1, 2. So fold in threes, right? 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then once you have that folded, the next step is to figure out, okay, I want it like this because I want it to pull down like this. So the next step is to take the part that you folded, okay, and you're going to take your, let's do it like this. Let me zoom up a little closer if I can. Okay, then you're going to take your piece right here, okay, and you're going to stick it, you're going to pull this little opening right here, okay, and then you're going to take this and you're going to push it in there, and you're going to do that on the other side as well. So pull that open and push it through, and then like that, okay? So then that's what you have. And this is the little flap, okay? And then you want to write the word pull on it. So you're gonna, I'll do it in some cute lettering. So P-U-L-L. All right, and then once you have that, you want to add a little arrow so your person can see that you're supposed to pull it, right? Whoever this is going to. I should make some birthday cards like this. These are cute. All right, so there we go. So now I have this little pull thing. Now you can decorate all this too. So I'm going to decorate it. I want to do like some little plants like I have on the inside. So just kind of over here, there. It's not the same, but it's okay. You know? This was fun, actually. I never knew how to do this. I taught myself this not too long ago. Okay, and you just color it. You could put like to whoever it is. You know, you could put their name on there if you wanted to. Little hearts, whatever you wanted to do. If it was like a little sentimental letter, little love letter, whatever. And then I think I'll add some scallops to this too. Why not, right? Okay, I'll do them right here. All right, and then you could decorate the back too if you want with a name, if you'd like. And then that is how you do that. Okay, so then I'm going to show you how you pull them apart and how cute they look. So you just take it and pull. Right? And then when it opens, I probably have this one upside down. Oh, no, I don't. And then when it opens, you have the little message. Happy birthday. Right? Well, this says B-Day, but whatever. You get the gist of it. And then pull this one open. This one's a little tighter than the other ones. There you go. Just open it up. Just a little note. So that's how you do those. Pretty cool, huh? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. maybe I could do one more. I think I'll fold one more just so you all can see without the decorating how to do it, okay? One more. So, remember, you're going to take your paper, okay? You're going to fold it over in half. Fold it in half. All right? Unfold it. Take the corners and fold them in. Crease them. Make sure they're even. Once you do this a couple of times, it's so easy. No problems. Fold the corners. And again. People always want me to teach origami in Art City, but I'm not really good with origami like all the other ones because, man, those are difficult. Sometimes we have people that come in that really know how to do it. Okay, once you have all four corners folded, remember, you're going to take this part and you're going to fold that to the middle. Not all the way over, just to the middle. Remember, like this. And then do that on the other side. Fold it to the middle, just like that. Make it even. So now you should have this, remember? Then you're going to take these parts and you're going to fold them in half so that they're even with the little V right there, right? So that's how this should look, like this. And then you're going to do that on the other side. So fold it, make it even with it. Then you will turn it over. You will decorate it, okay, with whatever you want. So let's see. Make it pretty. So once you make it pretty, then you're going to fold it back over and you're going to fold this. Remember how I told you? Into like, sorry, you're not going to fold it. You're going to keep it this way. Sorry. And then you're going to fold it in a third, right? So fold that, crease it. Fold this, crease it. And then take this and stick it in this right here. And do the same on this side. This is like a sped up version of it. Put that in this side. Push it together. Write your words on it that says pull, and voila, you're done. So that was a quick version of it. So I hope everybody enjoyed this tutorial. Come back tomorrow, 11 o'clock. I'll be doing another something. And thanks for joining me. Oh, also, citymuseum.org for all of our information. I believe, I want to say they have things that is telling about when we're going to open or how we're going to open or something of that nature. Anyway, citymuseum.org for all our information on that. And you can also go to our Facebook page, which you're probably already on because you're watching the video, which is great. Tell your friends to like us, follow us, and until tomorrow, see you later.